Welcome back to the Teal Mask Challenge run I'm doing. I'm Nito Marquis. I'm going to dive into it. I think I'm going straight up there. If you guys have been watching this series, I really hope you're enjoying it. And I'm going to... Oh, yeah, right there. So this is... It's Ogre or something. I don't remember your name, but I know your name is like Ogre Dude. So I don't remember specifically what your name is, but yeah, so we're going straight into meeting him. So this is a 2023 Legendary. Apparently this is what Legendaries look like in 2023. I mean, I'm not knocking the design yet anyways. I have my doubts, just a couple of my doubts, but he definitely doesn't look like a killer, so the idea that, you know what, Pawn. Is that your name, Ogrepon? I think that might be your name, actually, Ogrepon. A mysterious child is staring at you from behind their mask. That's a cool mask, little child. Yeah, well, you know it's not a little child, you moron. Hey, Nito Marquis, listen to this. It's nuts. Kiki's no use at all. Zero talent for ousting ogres. I'm telling you. Uh-oh. Yep. You can't say that in front of an ogre. By the way, it turns out ogres aren't scary. Hey, who was that? That was a super scary evil ogre. Was that someone from Paldea? Definitely not a kid. I'm going to meet you up there, but here's the thing. It's part of the challenge run. I'm not going to run back and heal at the Poke Center, so if I got to fight something, man, then we're going to do this, and I still have a weakened team, but I never found a Poke Center, so if we're going to do this, we're going to do this, Ogrepon. Wait, Nito Marquis, you shouldn't run off on your own. Since when do you care? Hey, new kid, that goes for you too. Yeah, his legs are definitely wooden, so I'm going Grass Ghost on this one. Oops. You dropped your mask. What kind of killer vicious ogre are you? Yeah, I got the real thing now. Nice. You should come back. The mountain's dangerous at night. And the ogre's timid and scared, as it turns out. Is that maybe like... I don't know why, but I feel like maybe that's a first stage. Like, you found the Teal Mask. Hey, guys, check it out. Teal Mask. Got it done. Let's go back to Paldea. Wrap this one up. Ogrepon, that's his name. Yeah, Ogrepon dropped it while fleeing. Okay, so that is Ogrepon. I was going to say, imagine that's a smaller Ogrepon, and like there's an angry mother Ogrepon somewhere up there. Who was that? Where'd that kid come from? Pretty sure that's a Pokemon. What are you talking about? Wait, do you mean that kid we just saw? They ran off towards the mountain. Could that have been the ogre from the story on the side? Why would you assume that? Well, I guess it's because of the Teal Mask. Are you saying the story was true? I mean, they did drop a mask, so they really must be... Yeah, maybe. I don't know. What are you guys doing over here? I got half an island to still... Oh, we just bumped into the ogre. Hey, wait. Stop. What are you yelling all of a sudden, sis? Yeah, there must be more than one ogre. It's nothing. It's nothing you'd be interested in at all, I swear. Huh. Oh, I get it. I bet you were making fun of me behind my back. I'm just going to head back to the festival. Good, he learns. Woo, at least he didn't figure out what we were really talking about. Don't scare me like that, blabbling for the whole world to hear. Do you not have any filter? See, Kiki really likes the ogre, like really likes it. So if he found out we'd seen the ogre without him, I guess I was afraid he'd feel bad, you know? I feel left out or something. Am I overthinking it? Besides, I don't want him running up the mountain to follow the ogre at this hour. Well, in any case, we already lied about it, and that's it. Just keep this whole thing our little secret, and maybe hold off on showing Kiki that mask you just picked up. Let me wear the mask. Hey, guys, check out this mask that this happy mask salesman was talking about. I just walked over, and he was in the middle of a field, and he was real happy and everything, so I grabbed this mask, and check it out. I'm going to put this on, and I get magic powers now. Isn't this amazing? Good morning, hater. There you are, Nito Marquis. Just because we didn't agree to meet doesn't mean you got to keep me waiting. So you see, I wanted to talk to you a bit. You haven't told anybody about that, the thing that happened yesterday, have you? What thing, exactly? You better not be lying. If I find out you blabbed, I'm going to make you swallow a coughing hole. You also should be on some kind of watch list. You still have that thing we picked up at the stairs, right? Yeah, where would I hide that, by the way? That thing was huge. How am I supposed to just put that in my backpack? My grandpa knows a lot about the village's history. We should go talk to him about what happened yesterday. Part of me wants to. Part of me wants to just go free roam. You know where my house is, right? See, don't keep me waiting. Let's show Grandpa, the thing we found. That little bag that was laying at the corner. I guess I'll keep it on track on this one. You know what? This is a challenge run. I should face it appropriately. Let me experience the game the way they told me to. Then again, this is open world. I can go anywhere I want. Yeah, there's a lot out there. I wonder if that all has anything to do with the story, or if we're going to pretty much not use that in the story. It's all free roam. Alright, yeah, oh, Gramps, check out this thing I found at the festival, man. Good morning to you, Nita Marquis. Uh-oh. Want to go see the last signboard? Kiki, go find someone else to be. Nito's got business with me. We're going to duke it out, finally. We got some grievances to settle. Seriously? He's spending all his time with you. That's so unfair. You can be such a jerk. What did you just call me? What's his deal? Kiki should know better than to talk back to me like that. That's enough. Now I'm your grandpa, and I'm going to whoop some... Be kind to your younger brother. I was being kind. It's not like I hit him or anything. Well, so now, now we've got confirmation that she would smack him up if she has to. Anyway, we've got more important things to discuss, right, Nita Marquis? Come on, show Grandpa the thing you have. So, check out Miraiden's Pokeball. Isn't this thing amazing? Do you like... No, not that. I'm talking about the thing we found yesterday. You think she'll... Alright, check out this Rotom stick. Do you think... Here, check out this, old man. No, okay, she just keeps cycling through it. I really want to almost try. But, okay. How about the Teal mask? Here, old man, what do you think about this? Could this be? This mask, it belongs to that poor ogre. Where did you find this? We bumped into it. The ogre, I mean, yesterday at the Festival of Masks. I tried talking to it all nice and everything, but it dropped that mask and, yeah. I never would have thought that ogre would still be gracing our festival with its presence. Sounds like somebody had that ogre as a Pokemon in the past. What do you mean still? I thought the ogre was a scoundrel that attacked the village. It was 35 years ago. I suppose it's time I told you, Carmine. You see, the truth of what happened with that ogre is the other way around. You should hear this too, Nita Marquis. You also met the poor ogre, or Ogrepon, as it's rightly named. Let me tell you the true story as passed down through our family for generations. Really? I'm right here. You couldn't just go into it? This is going to be a bit of a long story to tell. Is that all right? Should I just skip it? Let's see how long. The story has been passed down in our family by word of mouth. I learned it from my father. It's a story of truths, a story that must never be told to the rest of the village. You must never speak of it to others. A long, long time ago, a man and an ogre came from Kitakami from a foreign land. The people of the village feared the man and the ogre, who looked so different from them. And so they refused to let the travelers come anywhere near the village. The man and the ogre were saddened that the villagers did not welcome them. But they were happy just to have each other. They settled quietly in a cave on the mountain. There was only one villager who pitied the two villagers, the village mask maker. He made several masks for the man and the ogre. The masks were brilliant works adorned with gems the man bought from somewhere far away. By wearing these masks, the travelers could hide their true faces and mingle with the villagers. The man and the ogre were overjoyed. They thanked the mask maker for his kindness. Wearing the masks, the man and the ogre started secretly joining the village festival. The mysterious pair soon became the talk of the village because of their brilliant masks. In fact, rumors about them quickly spread far and wide, even to distant lands. But rumors of exquisite, shining masks attract more than just innocent curiosity. A group of greedy Pokemon soon made their way to the land of Kitakami. These Pokemon sneaked into the cave in which the man and ogre lived, and tried to make off with the masks, which were carefully stored away. The man happened to be there. He managed to hold on to only one of the masks. But he was not strong enough to protect them all. The Pokemon stole the other 3 masks. Several hours later, when the ogre returned to the cave, it found its beloved home in ruin. All that was left were the signs of a struggle and a teal mask. The ogre donned the mask and went down to the village, perhaps to search for its friends. It found the greedy Pokemon there, gloating over their stolen masks, and defeated them, i.e., it killed them. The villagers, of course, had no idea what was happening nor why. Oh, was the man in the story like his grandfather? All they saw was the raging ogre, and they felt great fear. The villagers thought the 3 Pokemon had fallen trying to protect the village from an ogre. To honor their sacrifice, the villagers named them the Loyal 3 and interred them with care. Wounded and weak, the ogre returned to its cave, alone and with great sadness. So those 3 actually killed the guy. That's dark, Pokemon. That's pretty dark. Then again, I mean, it's dark, but I saw the Arven story, so that's terrible. Ogrepon didn't deserve that, and the Loyal 3, they're the worst. The story everyone's been told is the complete opposite of the truth. They gotta hear about this. Calm yourself, Carmine. I told you already to keep it to yourself. But Grandpa, the villagers believe their own version of history. They revere the Loyal 3, so how would they react to being told they've got it all wrong? That's oddly true to the real history of the world. You believe your own history. They'd probably get angry. Exactly. Back when this all first occurred, the mask maker, that is to say our ancestor, tried desperately to tell the truth of the matter. But nobody would take him seriously. In fact, it said he was persecuted as a heretic. Did Pokemon just drop the word heretic? That's really gets my blood boiling. Carmine's gonna go off on someone. In the end, the mask maker chose to protect his descendants, us, by keeping his mouth shut. However, he kept the truth alive, passed it down from generation to generation as a family secret. Kiki doesn't know the whole story yet, does he? He shouldn't, no. I've certainly never spoken to him about it. Why do you ask? I don't know, he just really seems to like the ogre. He's practically obsessed. Sounds like he may have met the ogre already. And he's been trying to one-up me as if he knows more about Ogrepon than I do. Well, I can't say that what's going on with the boy, but he always was a sensitive child. It wouldn't surprise me if he somehow intuited the truth. I promise to tell Kieran the whole story when the time is right. Until then, take care not to breathe a word of the truth to anybody. Okay, Grandpa. Now I really can't tell Kiki we met the ogre. About that mask you showed me, I noticed the jewel on its forehead was chipped. I might be able to fix it. Would you mind leaving the mask with me for a little while? Well, let's get this thing fixed up for the little guy. I knew it. The angry, big, giant monsters, they were the ones that were actually evil. I knew this was not a Skull Kid situation. Hey, look at those nice, beautiful leaves just clipping through. Whoops. Well, wait, he went back into the house, didn't he? How did he get out there? You don't think we should have been inside when you talked about that? I want to see Ogrepon again, but getting its mask fixed will have to come first. For now, we should carry on with orienteering before Kiki gets suspicious. Yeah, he eavesdropped. I bet we'll find Kiki just killing time somewhere in town. Oh yeah, he did run off. Alright, well now things are getting juicy, aren't they? I guess I'll meet Kieran in a sec, and I'm going to drink some coffee while I wander over there. Look at this dude over here. Look at this Vulpix over here. Hang on. Sorry, what, Kieran? Oh, I can't get up there. Let's try to... Nope, I can't. I was going to say, I want to try to do... You know what? I'm gonna get up there. I'm totally going to get up there. I want to see what that Vulpix is doing. I mean, it's sleeping, but I want to walk up to it. Alright, I'm on the roof now. Vulpix? Hi, Vulpix. It's adorable, isn't it? That's probably where I'm going to lead into this. Hey, what's up? I'm back. Kieran, what you got going on? Oh, hey, Nito Marquis. So, I was going to ask, what were you and my sis talking about? Nothing much. She hates my guts. I see. So, about those signs, the last one's a bit of a hike away. Paradise Barrens on the other side of Oni Mountain. We'll need to head over to the mountain and down towards the northwest. You go ahead, go on ahead, I'll catch up. Alright, let's get some trainers and some battles in this Nuzlocke challenge hybrid thing. Why'd you lie to me? Because your sister will kick me. I am under duress of direct violence. Do you think I'm not going to lie to you? Look at her just standing here. I bet she's going to kill this kid right here. Don't worry, I'll do the whole orienteering thing. Well, I guess she actually does care. Speaking of that's amazing. I love that. Look at these cucumbers. Speaking of care, I will care to cut straight there. Alright, into the Wistful Fields. It looks like this is our first battle. Check out this dude just standing here ready for some battle. You should spend some time in the Wistful Fields. Alright, kid, let's do this. Yoshiaki. Yoshiaki. You're coming in here with a C-Dot. See, that's what's weird about it. I feel so overpowered now. So, I will utilize this by absolutely destroying you. I need to optimize my moves a little better. I didn't realize I still had Future Sight on this thing. I will address that appropriately. Alright, that was an easy one. Pseudo-Wudo. I don't think I have anything to worry about during this battle, so I don't even know if I'm going to keep this one in. Yeah, let's try Moonblast on you. Try and knock you out in one shot. You have pretty poor special defense, but that was okay. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. You're going to use counter against a Gardevoir. What physical move do you think I would even have? Goodbye. And the last one you got? Lotad. Alright, Lotad, let's do this. Easy. Yeah, one shot. One of the most ridiculous things about the modern game is when you drop a Pokédoll on a Pokemon and you're out here in the middle of the field, so like the Pokemon literally is just standing there and you're like, Pokédoll, and he's like, I'm still here, should I just let you go? I guess so. Let's throw all of our suffering. There's no place like wait, I didn't even see what she said. All I know is this is Mutsume, the delinquent. But yeah, you throw a Pokédoll and you're like, here, Pokédoll. And it's like the Pokemon is sitting there, and it's like, well, I mean, I'm still here. You're just standing there, but I guess I'll just give up at this point. All right, Raven, Moonblast. Easy. Look at that, the delinquent using a Dark type. You know what? I believe that justice for Dark types, because not all Dark types are bad. I never switch, by the way, just in case anybody is still wondering about that. I can't do set style like in the old days, so I just do switch style manually. Or I should say I do set style manually. I got a Screech. I think you're probably, if I'm going to guess, I'm going to say you're going to drop an Air Slash or something that's going to try and crit with my 2 stages down in defense. Unfortunately for you, yeah, that was easy. See, I feel so overpowered now. And then there's like, you'll get into one little scrap that if I didn't have, well, you've seen it. If I didn't have a whole bunch of evolved Pokemon, I'd be dead. But then there's sometimes where I'm like, oh yeah, one shot, one shot, one shot. I've already cut a couple trainers out of this recording because they are one shots. And it's just like, well, if I'm just going to one shot everything, then what's the point in showing that, you know? But, so I guess I can run you through some thoughts here. Ooh. Oh, that's just a flower. I thought that was an item or something I could pick. So I guess I can actually run you through some thoughts here really quickly. So again, with the aesthetic of the field, I love this place. It really is just a huge field, but it's really cool. It's this whole mountain and everything. I really like what they've done with the DLC. I will say it's going to be really tough for them to ever outdo the Crown Tundra. Crown Tundra, I still shiny hunt in the Crown Tundra. I just haven't had success, so I don't get to show you anything. But the Crown Tundra was such a beautiful place. You good? Yeah, I was gonna say you good. So I think it's gonna be tough for them to outdo Crown Tundra. This has not, in my mind, outdone Crown Tundra yet. Although it is open world, it's the aesthetic I'm talking about, because we both know, and by both I mean anybody that hears or sees this, the graphics not worth bragging about. The aesthetic, absolutely. I also seem to see no Gimagools, dude. You should see my boxes. You know what? Actually. Look at my boxes. Like, do you want to see how many Gimagools there are? Gimagool, Gimagool, Gimagool. Like, there are just Gimagools everywhere because of the failed shiny hunt for Gimagools. I was still shiny hunting Gimagool after the event was over, as long as you don't connect to the internet, rather. Not log on. I was going to say log on. As long as you don't connect to the internet, you're still good to go. You still have Gimagool spawning. And so I was doing that for a very long time. And it got me nowhere, dude. That was a very failed shiny hunt, unfortunately. Paradise Barrens. Okay, well, you know what that means. Let's back up. Me right on, close my eyes, and I'm going in, man. We've got ourselves an encounter, so eyes closed. So getting an encounter down here is actually turning out to be an absolute pain. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop in on the first Pokemon we see. I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to run in, and literally the first Pokemon I see when I open them up again. Here we go now. First Pokemon is a Graveler, which sucks because I can't actually do anything with this thing. Hello, Graveler. You, oh, why couldn't I get one of those? All right, here's an Ultra Ball for you. I was going to say, do I want to weaken you? I couldn't decide, actually, because you might explode. If you explode, I'm screwed. Don't explode. Don't do this. Don't be like this. Oh, dude, Graveler. Okay, well, I'm going to need something that's a little more physically defensive than this. If he's using double edges, I got to be careful, dude. This Graveler as an encounter could actually be... Oh my god, no. No, he's gonna blow. No. No! Well, if there's one thing that's consistent in this freaking world, it's Gravelers always explode. Why did I tempt fate? I have myself to blame, and that's all I have. Sometimes you just mess around a little too much in a Nuzlocke, and you just get what's been coming to you for a very, very long time. Man. What else is there to say? It always knows when to rain. Been a while since I had to do this. Enjoy the underworld, Charmcaster. Alright, so I will not have a Pokemon that... I can't have another Gen 1 Pokemon, so it looks like Pinky and Brain, you're coming onto the team. You know, I'm telling you guys, sometimes the Nuzlocke is just absolutely brutal. Like, game... I mean, I knew he could explode, but I was like, nah, he's not going to. You know why? Because you always talk about it, but they never do it, and now they did. So, so speaking of battles, yeah, knowing this guy, he's probably going to have a level 75 Rayquaza with the way this is going. I'm going through a growth spurt, which means I'm super duper strong right now. It's not what that means, actually. Growth spurt usually implies a little bit of pain, Satoru. All right, Satoru, listen. You're going to use a rock. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. But, yeah, I'm having a bad day right now, so let's see. I don't have any water moves. I have close combat, I think is probably going to be the best thing. So I'm going to switch into Zahir because I'm going to outspeed close combat you. And I'm guessing you're going to go for, like, well, I guess if you go for rock polish, I'm screwed. But you're not going to go for a rock move and hurt me. Besides that, the Intimidate takes your attack down a little bit, so lock on. Perfect. Lock on all you want. You got a close combat coming right into your face. I probably should take Tandem Mouse's moveset into consideration, too. I don't know what it's got. Ooh. Ooh, that's right. You're very defensive, Nosepass. But you evolve into something stupid, so haha. Oh, dear Lord. Oh. Dude. This is just getting worse and worse. All right, so he's going to use... yeah, you know what? Swap into Niaryu. I didn't think about that. I forgot that. Yeah, Zap Cannon and Lock On, like, that's all Nosepass knows. Every NPC Nosepass always uses Zap Cannon and Lock On. All right, so now the question is, do I use Sucker Punch or Snarl or play rough? Probably, I'm guessing you're so physically defensive, I'm going to use Snarl. There we go. Dude, this place is already starting out nasty. And I can't heal. Oh, Nuzleaf, you're still going, huh? Alright, so now the question is, do I try to switch into Gardevoir and let's use Yawn. I think I can use Yawn and switch into Gardevoir. Also get an idea for what you're going to use. Sunny Day. Alright, so you failed. That sucks for you. Alright, switch into... Don't switch into Gardevoir. Let's use Snarl. Alright, there we go. Lower you down a little bit, and then I'll get out of there. So what do you got? Let's see. Sunny Day. Alright, well, you're going to be asleep here, so I'm going to use Mystical Fire and take you out. Goodbye. I should almost use this time to heal up, since I can't heal outside of battles. Man, this kid is annoying me, and I exploded, so, oh man, this is just, you know what, this is turning out to be quite a day. I'm glad you're at least asleep, and let's leave. Here's a Mystical Fire for you. That was a little laggy, wasn't it? Alright, your special attack is down anymore. Oh, of course you woke up. Don't use a Dark Attack, don't use a Dark Attack. Good. You're stuck on Sunny Day. Do you not have attacking moves? Did you forget to give this thing attacking moves? Later. Alright, so definitely having issues here. Goodbye. Festival Boy Satoru. Defeated. Oh, I gotta help my Pokemon grow too, huh? Yeah, you do. I guess carry on. Let's go. I also need to check Tandem Mouse's moves. Well, it looks like I'm already here, actually. I guess this is probably where I'll cut to be honest. This can't be safe for me. I mean, look at this rock. This thing's barely hanging in there, man. Unlocked a new area for Ogrepon's game. I take it this is the area. Well, let's talk to the sign here. Time for more lies in my head. These are the Paradise Barrens. Pretty lonely place, huh? According to the old legends, the ogre used to be seen around here lots. Hey, before we check this sign out, could you battle me? Yeah, my Pokemon are really weak right now. Perfect. There you go. All right, that helps me out tremendously because otherwise, these battles are what I live for right here. Oh my God, the clipping, man. This time I'll win. I remember yeah, you know what? He had a Poliwhirl that was a bit of a problem last time. You were challenged by Pokemon trainer Kieran. There's a Geodude just in the middle. I don't want to see Geodude right now, man. I don't want to see Geodude at all. I'm very upset with you, Geodude. I want to win. I want to win, so I got this. All right, kid. Let's see. I think the move here is Sludge Bomb. Air Cutter, that shouldn't do much. Yeah, it does a little more than I wished it would, but that's all right. Nice. All right, got the poison off on him, which means I can probably swap into something fresh easily. All right, so let's hit you with another Sludge Bomb. I think going for Gunk Shot. Well, I guess I probably could have gone for Gunk Shot, but it'll be all right. Sludge Bomb, hit you again. Nice. All right, that poison takes in. All right, so now we switch into something I can set up with. And that is going to be, I say we switch into Kiwi. Let's switch it. That way, when you attack, it won't do much, and I can set up Tailwind and possibly even get out of there. That was a little more of a hit than I was hoping for, that's for sure. Alright, hurt by its poisoning, and down you go. Alright. 62, nice. Wants to learn Boom Burst. Boom Burst is your signature move. The only problem is, one, I've got Screech when I don't have any physical moves. And number two is, it's not Stab, even though it is your signature move. Diplin. Going with a Diplin, huh? Sent out Diplin. Super Sweet Syrup covers me, and that's Evasiveness is gone. Okay. How do I want to do this? He's going to try to slow me down. I could use Tailwind. Or I could use Screech and switch into Zahir. I can't decide how I'm going to do this. I mean, I could just go straight for Hurricane. Let's go straight for Hurricane and see if we can just land this. You're 5 levels higher than me, but... Okay, well, that was a good hit, but I should have thought things through. It wasn't supposed to go like this. Oh, I got the confusion, dude. I got the confusion. If you hit yourself, I can totally drop a Tailwind. You got this, Diplin. Get him all covered in syrup, so he's going for it. Does that mean he's going to land it, or is he going to hit himself? Syrup Bomb. And so covered in candy syrup, I say I set up the Tailwind, and hopefully he'll hit himself in confusion. Nice. And then I probably go into Raven. Or do I go into Zahir? Hit yourself in confusion. Nice. Alright, so with that, I don't really want to risk... I don't know. What. Use Air Slash. Just take him out. And I have the Tailwind, so I'm kind of curious what he's going to go into. Does he still have... Oh, no, I can't keep it up. I can't keep up. All right. My question is, does he still have that Poliwhirl, or is his team different? I don't remember him having Diplin. Furret, okay. So, Furret, how do I want to go about this? Let's go for a Hurricane. I love that I'm actually landing these. Tidy up. Uh-oh. Okay, so he's going to try something here. Speed and attack are up. Let me see who's got the highest defense, because I think that's where this is going. So 112, 116. Yeah, I'm going into Zahir. I'm imagining as long as he's going to use, like, he could use Takedown, Double Edge, anything normal, and at least drop his attack down here. And then, yeah, Double Edge. Ooh, that was a good hit. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Tailwind petered out. I don't want to go for close combat. I don't want to take my defense down right now. I think I'm faster than him, but his speed is higher. So let's go with Aerial Ace. He hits me with Double Edge. Whoa! All right, well, it looks like if you do have that Poliwhirl, I'm going to have to take it out with somebody else. All right. Poliwrath, okay. So yeah, why does it have to be like this? I guess, oh, healing items, though. I have 2 healing items, and since he's a trainer. All right, so now that you're weak to me, since you evolved your Pokemon, I will potion up. That was close. That was very, very close. HP's up, and you've got Brick Break. Ooh, you crit on me, so a second healing item coming out now. Actually, I can just use a Hyper Potion. And if he doesn't crit, then I'm going to go for Terastallization Brave Bird. Hydro Pump. All right. Zahir, you're going to have to knock him out in a single hit. You're terastallizing. You're faster than him. He's weak to you. Take him out in one shot. If you don't take him out in one shot, you are dead. I hope you understand this. I'm using a Brave Bird on a super effective attack. I was going to say, there's no way he doesn't go down in one shot. Nice. Whoa, that recoil, though, man. That recoil. I didn't want to use items because I don't want to be OP, but, man, that recoil, if I had a Rocky helmet. Yikes. It's all because I'm too weak. Nah, kid, you're fine. Never mind the fact that I have to make this a challenge run, and otherwise I would just mow you over. It's because I'm weak, that's why. Uh-oh, he's angry. That Geodude, dude, that thing needs to get out of here. We should go check the sign. Come on, let's get this over with. Well, if you wanted to battle me, you knew losing was a possibility. How come I don't get a say in these things? If you see a shadowy figure approaching you outside the village at twilight, be wary. Don a mask at once and hide your face. Do so, and whether the shadow is man or monster, you will pass each other by as fellow mask wearers. If you should meet the shadow when you have no mask in hand, then pray it is only a man. Arceus, please. If it is, you will live to see another day, and you will remember to never forget your mask again. But if it is the ogre, you will meet your end, as do all humans whose faces are seen by it. Once it sees your face, your soul will be forfeit, and you shall never return to the village. In the old days, everybody carried masks wherever they went, and the one who made those masks was actually my great-great-great-grandpa's great-great-grandpa, or something like that. So the story's true? I mean, I don't think any of the stuff about the ogre stealing souls is or anything, but it is true that my family used to make masks. Our family has a long line of mask makers. Did you happen to make a mask that had a couple horns on it at any point? You know, one that might fall into the wrong hands. Even my gramps can make them. I even heard the reason the whole festival of masks is because our ancestors came up with the idea. But I don't really like what they wrote on this sign here. Just because the ogre seemed sort of scary, everyone got all afraid and drove it away from the village. But I'm pretty sure the ogre must have been lonely on its own. Left all alone like that, treated like some kind of outcast. Sorry, dude. For what? Uh-oh, am I going to spill the beans? Want to take that last photo? Hey, look at this guy. He's over there like, dude, this guy's lying his ass off. Well, we're all done with our assignment now, but I've got to get stronger with my Pokemon. I'm going to head home. Get some rest at the community center. Well, I guess that's that. I mean, it was a decent little battle there. That was a little scrap, but I'm kind of curious how Ogrepon's going to play into all this in terms of... I know those 3 Pokemon aren't dead because they were in the freaking trailer. So my question is, what comes now, you know? Are they going to assault me and the Ogre's going to protect me? That's kind of my guess where this is going. Unremarkable Teacup. Hey, look at that. If I happen to find a Sinistacha or Sinischa, then I've got the cup to evolve it. Alright. I love the cinematic trailers they did with that thing. Or any of the cinematic trailers they do in general. I love them. So now my question is, do I explore or do I go back to the town? Let's take a look here. I do need a replacement Pokemon for unfortunate event that occurred that I don't want to talk about. You know what? I'll meet you at the Kitakami Wilds. Really quickly, it looks like Kitakami Wilds, I am here. So, I'm going to make the rule here. I'm looking for a Gen 9 Pokemon. If there is a Gen 9 Pokemon, then I will capture it and I will use it. Kitakami Wilds. I tried to do a Gen 9 only encounter and it didn't work. I don't see any Gen 9 Pokemon. That's not my encounter. My encounter will be closing my eyes and we'll go forward right now and start sweeping immediately. So, what you're going to hear now is the brilliant sound of my voice. I will not encounter another Pokemon that had an explosive reaction. Now, I know that you could be saying, like, well, wait a minute, the Pokemon in question here, that's all he ever does is explode. How could you be so foolish? And the answer is, I don't know. But we're not going to encounter another one, that's for sure. Am I gonna... I'm in the water and that's a Whiscash. Okay. I was like, man, I was wondering. I was like, what is going on here? Why am I still... Is that Aerocuda back there too? I was like, yeah, that is Aerocuda. I like Aerocuda looks in here. Yeah, I was like, dude, what is going on here at this point? All right, use Mystical Fire and let's get him down just a little bit. And that was a little bit. I did say I wanted him down just a little bit. Future Sight. Well, you're not going to get a chance. You know what? Actually, instead, you know, I probably could have used Psychic, but let's, you know what? Don't I have a Dive Ball? I do have a Dive Ball. Throw a Dive Ball. Whiscash looks like, I don't know, he looks like a tiny Dondozo at this point now. I should say just next to Dondozo, he looks so tiny and small and frail. Even though it used to be like Whiscash was... I don't know, he just seemed like a threatening, powerful Pokemon with that typing. Alright, Whiscash, need a name. Every Whiscash is officially Nero. I'm going to send him to the box. If you guys don't remember why, look up Whiscash named Nero and you will understand. Alright, so let's see. How much time do I have left on this recording? I think what I can go... Oh, man, I could have had Seedot. Oh, dude. I missed out on some good Pokemon here. Not that Whiscash isn't good. In fact, Whiscash is really good. I'm going to meet you guys... Yeah, I'm going to meet you guys back at the objective. The sun is setting over Kitakami, and I am back here at the community center. Let's enter, and then I'll wrap up this episode. Haven't really done a whole lot. Had a couple of battles. Wasn't I going to the community center? Yeah, maybe I wasn't. The next day, I wake up, I walk out. For some reason, everybody's in their school uniform. I'm not. Good morning, Nido Marquis. Carmine wanted me to tell you that she's waiting at her place, said you better get a move on it and don't keep me waiting. Alright, well, thanks for the messenger. Head to Carmine's house. Jeez, dude. Alright, well, we're doing this. Yeah, don't I have an umbrella or something? Oh, man. Oh, I'm soaked. Man, my bag is soaked. Everything's soaked. You got a fire type over here in the freaking rain. Like, you have a fire type. Everybody's got fire type in the rain. You guys all suck. This is nasty. Oh, this is gross. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm not. I was gonna say, do I think I'm gonna battle Carmine? Probably not. Nido Marquis, you took your sweet time. We wanted to talk to you before Kiki wakes up. I wanted to fix dear Ogrepon's mask, but I'll need one more material to do it if I want a proper job of it. Yeah, according to Grandpa, we need a crystal cluster from the crystal pool. I mean, we could just return the mask as is, but I think it would make Ogrepon really happy if we fixed it up first. That's a nice thing to do, Carmine. You actually care. Especially now that I've heard the real story. I just want Ogrepon to be happy, you know? I'm sure Ogrepon will be pleased to know you care for it so much. Yeah, I'm going to catch that thing and ruin the whole mystery. Morning, Grandpa. Morning, Kieran. Kiki, you better go kill some time somewhere. Yeah, whatever you want, sis. Excuse me. I don't need that attitude from you. She's so... You got anger management problems. I got stuff to do, okay? She's on edge. What's his problem? He's all been out of shape since yesterday. I don't know. He's spending the evening in his room without so much as a bite of dinner. Must be teen angst or something. It happens. It could be hard to get stuff done with Kiki clinging to you, Nina Marquis. Guess things worked out in our favor. The crystal pool's at the top of Oni Mountain. I'm usually not too keen on outsiders heading up the mountain, but I think we can make an exception for you. I am a champion after all. What say you? I go for a hike and find ourselves a crystal cluster. What say you? I think I'm actually done. Yeah, I think we're good. I think this is enough of an episode. I'm going to call it here, and I'll head up the mountain in the next one. So, with that said, humble and proud, I am Nito Marquis, and I am doing my best out here, hoping that you are enjoying the series, as I don't think anybody's doing anything quite like this, a challenge run of the DLCs. I figure it's got a Nuzlocke style to it, but I'm adding just a little bit tougher element here. So, you guys take care. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Feel free to leave a comment, truly. Not many people watch this series, but if you do, I would love to hear from you. Take care. Farewell, my friends.